Uh, Hello, guys. Philistine here. Back with another MSPL match. This is week 2 with Schneider here versus Excellent Name. And I've got Schneider here
Hey
with me.
guys.
He's going to
Yeah.
be doing most of the narration because I want you guys getting his point of view with his team and, his thoughts during the process of the match. So let's start. Talk
Yeah.
about the
So
matchup.
I just brought Megazam and Bisharp because from doing a bit of scouting I saw he was pretty weak to that, and some Mega Altaria, Keldeo, and Chandelier team, which is looking like a huge threat because Chandelier, which I found out later to be Specs, is just Oko's most of my team. So yeah. Anyways, let's get into it. I lead Hippo and he leads Lando. I just get up my rocks here, and he knocks, which is fine. I just wanted to rocks out for Chandler and Oteria. I whirlwind here because I know he's gonna switch. And I get Pharaoh. I believe I go Klefki here. Yeah, just get some more hazards up. Pressure him a little bit. He leeches, which is fine. I spike here. Here I go hard into Bishop, expecting him to defog. He doesn't defog, he wisps, which is a good play on his part. I'm Lum though, so I eat that up. I switch into Zam because I have magic guard, so I don't take damage. I mega evolved and clicked Shadow Ball, expecting it to kill, but it didn't. He gets a defog off, which is fine. Here I expected him to go into Fairthorn, so I HP fired. He just sacked it, which is okay. Here he goes into Lando. I know it's Scarf from the way he's playing it. I go back to my Hippo just to try to get my rocks back up.
And here
He
we
goes into
pause at
Chandelier, and
turn 10, right?
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I just
So
want to tell
here
you
is
something. Can we put the replay on slow so that you get more time
yeah,
to talk about turns?
yeah,
Okay, so here you go, Zam on his chandelier, right?
yeah.
Uh,
So this turn was pretty important because I thought I was gonna lose him on, but then I realized that he wasn't gonna click Shadow Ball just because it wouldn't Oko my Powdon from that range. And if I EQ'd on his Shadow Ball and I lived that, then he would be in at a huge disadvantage just because Chandler's so important to him. So I predicted him to Fire Blast, which is why I went to my Zam, because Flash Fire, which is exactly what happens here, as you guys will see. So he Fire Blasts, I get the Flash Fire boost, and now I get to click Psychic for free, expecting either Altaria or Lando. So he does go to Lando here. So I get some nice chip on Lando. And here I know he's going to U-turn, so I just go to my jelly to eat that. Um, and let's see, here he goes. He goes back into his channel here. So at this point, I realize, okay, I'm probably going to have to sack something. I go Klefki just to sack it. I love the Shadow Ball because I am Spadef Klefki. And now I want to just put some spikes up for like my late game sweep. Here I just reveal like a little tech of mine. I had Magnet Rise on his Klefki because I figured he would go for Earthquake. So that worked out for me. He does indeed go for Earthquake. Here I put up a second spike just so I can get some damage off his Fairthorn and Chandelier. So here he switches his Altarian. This is a huge threat because the DD heal bell set could sweep my team, so I toxic it. He DDs again, and I realize, oh no, like I gotta go into I gotta go into Hippo to try and whirlwind him out. He makes a really good play though of DDing again and just returning, I believe, to knock my Hippo out. Oh, frustration. Yeah, same thing. But yeah, he knocked my Hippo out, and here I was really worried. So here I go into Bisharp because I need to pressure him into not heel belling or like roosting or something, because he's scared of like the iron head that could like kill him. But then I double back out into my Klefki, I think. Yeah, I double it just to stack it. So he does go for the frustration, which is great. And I believe I do the exact same thing here with Alakazam. So with like threatening him with the psychic. So he kills off my Zam here, which is fine because my game plan was to win with Bisharp at this point. So let's see. Okay, so I go straight into Bisharp, and he goes Pharaoh. Here I SD'd, trying to go for the sweep pretty much, and he leeches, which is okay play. I think his best play was to go hard into Keldeo there though. So he goes into Keldeo here as I knock, and I just go into did I go into Lati? Yeah, I think I went into Lati here, just because it's a good Keldeo switch in. And he reveals sub. So I was like, oh, okay, this is sub CM. I Draco to break the sub, and I just go into my so he scalds, and then I go into my Jelly Scent, which is the hard Keldeo wall, just to see what he wants to do. So he scalds again, and I just knocked Keldeo out with my own scald. Yep. Let's see what happens. So he goes into his Channelier, and I was like, yep, pick a sack time. So I stacked my Laddie because it wasn't going to do anything against his Ferrothorn. And here we come to probably the most important turn of the game, if you want to pause this.
Yeah, can we talk about why you didn't Psychic or Psyshock? Were you just Surf Roost, Defog, Draco? Or HP Fire, I mean?
Oh, no. So I was actually Ice Beam, Roost, Defog, Draco. So I didn't have Psychic, or otherwise I would have clicked it.
Yeah.
So yeah, because I had Ice Beams just because this team was kind of weak to Gliscor, and so yeah, just to cover that. So back to this turn, turn 29, he goes Channelier, and I go Bisharp into his Channelier, and I know it's choice locked, but then here's the thing, like I wasn't sure if he was faster than me. I found out later that he's slower. So if I knew he was slower, I would have 100% knocked. But here I did not expect him to be slower than me, despite being specs. Because like I knew from the beginning that he was specs, like because of the damage he was doing. So I SD here, because honestly that was my best play at this point. And he says into Shadow Ball, and I get the defense drop, and
here it's huge. Isn't the defense drop like really?
Yeah, honestly,
in your favor?
this was huge because it means now that I could just like click knock and win the game. But then again, if he
been able to take a hit probably, and maybe like get a leech off, and plus the Iron Barbs, you would have died.
Yeah, exactly. Like this turn was still so confusing to me because if I was him, I would not have stayed in just because, if I knocked then he just instantly lost. Instead, I don't know, maybe I would try going like into Lando or something and doubling back out into Pharaoh, just to play some mind games. But because if I knocked right here on his Chandler, he could not win because I could just SD on his Pharaoh and then sweep. So anyways, this worked out in my favor. I got the Spadef drop, which boosts my attack, and here I believe I just click knock on his Ferrothorn, knocking it out. And from this point, I think I just click sucker twice and win. But yeah, the end game was still, I'm not quite sure like how it would have turned out if I didn't get the Spadef drop, because he was saying how his Pharaoh could have been my Jelly, but my Justin's actually like pretty bulky, and I am Wisp Taunt, so I could stall out his Ferrothorn. But then again, it'll come down to if he chooses to double back out into Chandler and like try to kill my Jellicent. But yeah, this is like a really well played game. Like, excellent name, great game, and great prep as well. So yeah, it was a great game.
Yeah, that was really exciting to watch too. Like all throughout the match, I just wanted to watch a good game, which is actually what I got. Like here
Yeah,
and right here, you can see me. You can see me on tier 30 when he got the Spadef drop. Okay, right here, and then I go
yeah,
no.
yeah.
I
Honestly,
wanted to see
I don't
more of
know.
my games. I wanted to see a
It was
50-50.
Yeah, it was a 50-50 because like if he knew that he was slower than me, I don't know, I would have feared like the knock because if I knocked there, then he just lost. So he stayed in, so he won that 50-50. So
Yeah, also him being modest really hurt him there because if he had like trick on timid, he could trick you into sucker punch and just stall you out of PP, force you to
yeah, no, his
yeah.
his channeler was like actually like super slow
Yeah, it
because
was modest max
um
special attack specs like
yeah, because my bishop's actually like adamant, so it's not even like that fast. Um and I still managed to outspeed his Chandy somehow.
yeah,
So yeah, interesting spread there.
definitely. We're never gonna know what that spread is, but
Yeah.
it was a very good
But
match that
yeah,
I wanted
hope you
to
guys
bring you
enjoyed.
guys. And thanks to Schneider for narrating his own match. It gives us
Yeah,
much
no
better
problem.
insight. Thanks, man. I'll see you guys next time.
All right.
Peace.